Have you ever stood in front of the mirror, slipped on a blazer, and thought to yourself, why do I suddenly look heavier and older? If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Once we hit our 50s or 60s, our bodies naturally change. Our waists aren't as defined, our shoulders slope a little, maybe we're even an inch shorter than we used to be. And that's when a lot of women start to feel like fashion just isn't made for them anymore. Some stick with safe choices like sweaters or simple jackets. Others try a blazer, hoping for that polished look, but end up disappointed because it makes them feel older than they really are. Here's the truth. The blazer isn't the enemy. In fact, it can be your secret weapon. The right blazer, chosen in the right cut, fabric, and color, does more than just cover you up. It sharpens your posture, brightens your face, and gives off a quiet confidence that shines from the inside out. I always tell my clients, a blazer doesn't define your age. It reflects how you want the world to see you. And at this stage in life, you get to decide, will your blazer be a burden or will it be your armor of confidence? In today's video, through the lens of a designer who specializes in women over 50, I'm going to walk you through the secrets to making your blazer truly work for you. From fit, to fabrics, to colors, to proportions and accessories, and finally, those subtle design details that separate a just okay blazer from a timeless one. Each section will be grounded in real-life examples and tips you can put into practice right away. And hey, if this resonates with you, do me a favor. Hit that like button and subscribe to Bold After 50 so I can keep bringing you more videos like this. Now, let's dive in. And we'll start with the number one mistake most women over 50 make when it comes to blazers: getting the fit wrong. Fit when a blazer becomes your best friend. Have you ever slipped into a gorgeous blazer? Maybe it was expensive, the color was stunning, the fabric felt nice. But the moment you looked in the mirror, all you saw was stiffness and old-fashioned. That, my friend, is a fit issue, the number one enemy of great style. When the blazer turns against you. I once had a client, Hoa, 56, who wore blazers to every conference and formal event because she thought they were the ultimate symbol of elegance. But she told me she always felt uncomfortable. The buttons pulled across her chest, the shoulders drooped, and she looked like she was swimming in her jacket. She laughed and said, "I thought blazers would make me look younger, but somehow they just made me look older." The truth is, she didn't make a mistake choosing a blazer. The mistake was choosing one that wasn't made for her body. A poor fit can turn a blazer from a powerful piece into something that feels like an awkward uniform. Why fit matters even more in your 50s and 60s. Our bodies change with time. After 50, many women notice. Shoulders start to slope. The bust shifts or feels fuller. The waist isn't as defined. We may even lose a little height. A blazer that doesn't fit right will highlight those changes in all the wrong ways. But the right fit, it works like magic, skimming over what you want to downplay, bringing balance and making you look polished without effort. Fit done right doesn't just make you look younger, it makes you feel comfortable and confident in every movement. Golden rules of fit. Shoulders the soul of a blazer. The shoulder seam should sit exactly at the edge of your shoulder. If it droops, it looks sloppy. If it's too tight, it looks forced. For sloping shoulders, choose a blazer with a light shoulder pad to create structure. Sleeves. They should be roomy enough to move comfortably without squeezing your arms. Ideal length, right at the wrist bone. That way a bracelet or watch peeks out just enough. Bust and waist. The blazer should skim your body, not strangle it. A single-breasted style with 1 or 2 buttons usually looks the most flattering and balanced. Length. Too short right arrow cuts your body in half, draws attention to the midsection. Too long right arrow swallows your frame, especially if you're petite. The sweet spot, hip length or mid-thigh. Fits for different body types. Apple fuller midsection, broader shoulders. Try an A-line cut with a back vent. Avoid double-breasted styles. Pair wider hips, narrow shoulders. Look for a blazer with light shoulder padding, length at the hips to balance proportions. Rectangle, straighter figure. Go for subtle waist shaping or a slim belt. Vertical seems to create curves. Hourglass, a blazer that lightly hugs the waist, shows off your balanced proportions. Petite, keep it streamlined, solid colors, and avoid blazers that fall past mid-thigh. Common mistakes and quick fixes. Buttons straining at the chest. Too tight, go up a size or switch to single-breasted. Wrinkled shoulders, stiff arms. Too small, look for stretch fabric or get alterations. Drowning in fabric. Too loose, find a blazer with shaping seams or add a slim belt. Blazer cutting across the stomach. Wrong length, opt for hip or mid-thigh. A designer's insider tips. Alter. Don't be afraid to have a blazer tailored. Off the rack almost never fits perfectly, but small tweaks, like adjusting the shoulders, sleeves, or hem, can make it feel custom-made. Less is more. One perfectly fitted blazer will serve you better than 5 cheap ones that don't flatter you. Listen to your body. You should be able to sit, stand, and raise your arms without tugging or discomfort. If you can't, it's not the right blazer. A real story of transformation. Another client of mine, Han, 62, always said, "Blazers just don't look good on me." She avoided them for years, but I encouraged her to try a navy single-breasted blazer, shoulders neat, sleeves just right, hem at the hip. When she turned to the mirror, she smiled and said, "This is the first time I've ever felt confident in a blazer." Since then, she's worn it to family gatherings, dinners, even weddings. That's the power of the right fit. It changes not just how you look, but how you carry yourself. The bigger picture. A well-fitted blazer doesn't just flatter your figure, it lifts your spirit. It helps you stand taller, move with purpose, and sends a clear message. I know my worth, and I choose what makes me feel my best. But remember, fit is only half the story. Even the most perfectly tailored blazer can fall flat if the fabric is wrong. The next piece of the puzzle is choosing the right material. Because fabric can either be your best ally or your biggest enemy. Fabric and feel, from material to mood. Do you remember the last time you bought a blazer just because it looked gorgeous on the hanger, only to wear it for a couple of hours and feel hot, stiff, and desperate to take it off? That's the fabric trap. The wrong material can turn a beautiful blazer into something you'll never want to wear again. When fabric becomes a cage. One of my clients, my 54, told me this story. I bought a really pretty black blazer, and it wasn't expensive. The first time I wore it to a wedding, within 30 minutes I felt sweaty, stiff in the shoulders, and uncomfortable. I ended up hiding in the restroom just to take it off and breathe. I didn't even need to touch the blazer to know what happened. It was cheap polyester. That fabric doesn't breathe, it traps sweat, and under bright light it gets that shiny, plastic look that instantly makes the whole outfit feel less sophisticated. And here's the thing. My story isn't unusual. Many women in their 50s and 60s buy blazers based on color or style alone, forgetting that fabric is what actually determines whether you'll ever want to wear it again. Why fabric matters even more after 50. As we age, our skin often becomes more sensitive. It reacts more to rough, scratchy fabrics. On top of that, our bodies don't regulate temperature the way they used to. That means you may feel overheated or chilly faster than before. If your blazer doesn't cooperate, no matter how beautiful it looks, you'll want to take it off in minutes. A quality fabric, on the other hand, brings 3 gifts. Comfort, you forget you're even wearing a jacket. Lasting elegance, after hours of sitting, standing, and moving, it still holds its shape. Confidence, when fabric looks refined, people notice, you instantly look more polished. Fabrics to avoid. Cheap polyester. Traps heat, makes you sweat, and looks shiny under lights. Satin or glossy fabrics. Reflect too much light, exaggerating fine lines on the skin. Pretty for evening gowns, but rarely flattering in blazers. Heavy wool or bulky tweed. Adds weight and bulk, restricts movement, and makes petite women look boxy. Pure linen. As chic as it seems, it wrinkles deeply within minutes. On a younger woman, it looks relaxed. On women over 50, those creases can read as sloppy. Fabrics worth investing in. Wool blends. Hold their shape but stay soft and breathable. Perfect for cool weather or year-round wear. Cotton blends. Natural against the skin, comfortable with just enough structure. Ideal for everyday blazers. Linen blends with cotton or viscose. Keep the lightness of linen but resist deep wrinkles. Perfect for summer or warm climates. Ponte knit. Structured yet stretchy so you can move comfortably while keeping a sharp silhouette. Texture and finishing touches. Beyond the type of fabric, the surface texture makes a huge difference. Crepe. Light, slightly textured, drapes beautifully while keeping structure. Fine tweed. Classic and elegant, great for events. Matte finishes, absorb light, flattering to the skin and face. And don't forget the lining. A smooth, high-quality lining makes a blazer glide easily over your body and feel luxurious. A poor lining makes you feel trapped and restless. Common mistakes with fabric. Choosing based only on looks, not how it feels to wear. Ignoring climate, buying heavy wool in hot regions or linen for rainy weather. Settling for cheap but cute. After a few washes, the blazer looks worn out. A story of change. Thigh 60 once swore she'd never wear blazers again. They're always hot and uncomfortable, she said. But then she tried on a cotton blend blazer with just a touch of stretch. She lifted her arms, turned side to side, and suddenly laughed. I can actually move in this. It feels so comfortable. That's the power of fabric. It doesn't just change how you look, it changes how you feel. A designer's quick checks. Touch test. If the fabric feels scratchy or plasticky, walk away. Sit test. A good blazer won't crease badly after you sit. Light test. Always check under natural light. Shiny fabrics look great in a store but harsh in real life. Think long-term. A well-made blazer in quality fabric can last 5-10 years. The takeaway. A blazer can look stylish at first glance, but only a blazer in the right fabric will make you want to wear it again and again. When your blazer feels breathable, soft, and elegant, it's not just beautiful to others, it's comfortable for you. But fabric is only the base layer. If the color isn't right, even the best fabric won't save you. The wrong shade can wash you out, drain your energy, and add years to your look. That's why in the next part, we'll dive into color, the secret to making a blazer tell your story. Color and personality, telling your story through shades. Do you believe that just by changing the color of your blazer, you can look 5 years younger or 10 years older? Color isn't just about personal taste. It's like a mirror that reflects your energy. Sometimes it's even the hidden culprit behind why your face looks washed out, tired, or dull in the mirror. When color works against you. One of my longtime clients, Lan, 58, always chose black blazers. To her, black felt elegant, timeless, and safe. But every time she wore one, her face looked tired, her under-eye circles more noticeable. One day I asked her to try navy instead. Still dark, still elegant, but softer. The transformation was instant. Her face looked brighter, her skin rosier, her eyes sparkled. She turned to me and asked in disbelief, "Why didn't I try this sooner?" That's the power of color. Why color matters in your 50s and 60s. Our skin changes over time. It loses some of its glow, fine lines appear, and undertones shift. A color that once flattered you in your 20s or 30s may not do the same now. The wrong blazer color can make your skin look dull or pale. cast shadows that emphasize wrinkles, make your whole look feel harsh or lifeless, but the right color can brighten your skin, make your face look fresher and more youthful. Bring harmony to your outfit and radiate confidence. Colors to approach with caution. Neons or overly bright shades. Lime green, hot pink, neon yellow, they reflect harshly on skin and exaggerate imperfections. Pure black, chic on younger women but often too harsh now. It creates shadows around the face. If you still love black, balance it with a light blouse or a soft scarf. Stark white. Too sharp, it can make skin look gray or tired. Instead, go for ivory or off-white. Very pale pastels, baby pink, baby blue, or pale yellow can read too young and may look out of place. Colors worth investing in. Neutrals, navy, softer than black but just as polished. Camel/beige, warm, modern, effortless, quiet luxury. Ivory/off-white, fresh without being harsh. Charcoal gray, grounded and versatile, muted jewel tones. Burgundy, elegant and perfect for evening. Deep teal, universally flattering, brightens all skin tones. Forest green, fresh, sophisticated. Plum, feminine, mature, never tacky, personalized colors. If you love energy, cobalt blue, brick red. If you're softer at heart, dusty rose, olive. If you're minimalist, navy, beige, ivory. How to combine blazer colors. Tone on tone, blazer and pants in similar shades, just slightly different depth, modern and chic. Soft contrast, a neutral blazer with a jewel-toned blouse underneath, eye-catching but still refined. Accessory balance, if your blazer is bold, keep accessories quiet. If your blazer is neutral, let accessories do the talking. For example, camel blazer plus ivory blouse plus pearl necklace equals timeless elegance. Common mistakes with color. Wearing the same safe shade over and over like black or gray. Chasing trends, what's hot this season might not flatter your skin or personality. Not testing in natural light. Store lighting can trick you. Daylight tells the truth. From a designer's perspective, color is a silent language. When you wear navy, you're telling the world, I'm professional and confident. When you wear camel, you're saying, I'm warm and approachable. When you wear burgundy, you're declaring, I'm sophisticated with rich life experience. Color doesn't just make you look beautiful, it shapes how people feel about you. A story of confidence through color. Another client of mine, Huang, 61, always avoided color. She thought women her age should only wear neutrals. I asked her to try a plum blazer. At first, she resisted. That'll look tacky on me. But when she put it on, everyone in the room said the same thing. You look radiant. From that day on, Huang realized color wasn't her enemy. It was her way of expressing personality and confidence. The takeaway. The color of your blazer can either age you or make you glow. More importantly, it's your way of communicating with the world without saying a word. Pick the right shades, and your face lights up, your eyes sparkle, and you feel celebrated instead of hidden. But color and fabric are just part of the story. The real magic, or disaster, often comes from how you style your blazer with pants, skirts, shoes, and accessories. That's what we'll dive into next. Proportions and pairings, the details that can make or break your look. Proportions, styling, and accessories, because a blazer never stands alone. Have you ever found a blazer that fit perfectly, the color was spot on, the fabric felt amazing, but once you paired it with pants or a skirt, the whole outfit just looked off? That's because a blazer never works in isolation. It's the star of the show, but if the supporting cast, your pants, skirt, shoes, and accessories, doesn't match the vibe, the entire performance falls flat. When a great blazer gets betrayed by bad styling. One of my clients, and 57, bought a stunning camel blazer in a soft wool blend. On the hanger, it was perfection. But when she showed up to meet me, She wore it with overly wide trousers and a handbag nearly as big as she was. Instead of chic, she looked weighed down and sloppy. She sighed. Why does it look so good on the rack, but so wrong on me? That day taught her what I always say. A blazer only shines when it's styled in harmony with everything else. Proportion, the secret to balance. Blazers are structured by nature. If you throw proportions off, they can swallow your shape. Blazer length and body height. Petite women right arrow hip length or mid-thigh works best. Taller women right arrow mid-thigh or longer can look elegant. Short vs. long blazers. Short blazers right arrow balance them with wide leg pants or midi skirts. Longer blazers right arrow keep bottoms slim or straight to avoid bulk. Waist and shoulders. A touch of waist shaping keeps the look feminine. Light shoulder support keeps posture sharp without the boxy linebacker vibe. Pairing with pants finding the blazer's best friend. Straight leg trousers. Sleek, elongating, perfect for both work and casual outings. Wide leg pants, fabulous with shorter blazers, gives a relaxed, luxurious vibe. Avoid pairing with long blazers or you'll disappear in fabric. Dark jeans, slim, not skinny. Polished enough to balance the blazer but casual enough for everyday. What to avoid? Leggings cheapen the entire outfit. Super skinny jeans, too tight, break the sophistication. Wide pants plus long blazer makes you look like you're drowning in fabric. Pairing with skirts blending strength with softness. Midi skirts calf length. The perfect balance for a structured blazer, feminine and chic. Sheath or midi dresses. Throw a blazer on top and the outfit instantly looks elevated. What to avoid? Maxi skirts with long blazers, heavy and overwhelming. Minis that are too short. Throw off proportions and lose elegance. Layering the art of balance. The pieces you wear under your blazer completely shift the mood. Blazer plus silk v-neck blouse, right arrow refined, elegant. Blazer plus neutral tee, right arrow modern, youthful. Blazer plus bow tie blouse, right arrow soft, feminine. Rule of thumb, keep inner layers simple so the blazer can take center stage. Accessories, the seasoning that makes it special. Scarves. A small silk scarf with a subtle print can instantly elevate your look. Avoid oversized scarves that cover lapels. Jewelry. Small pearl studs, delicate earrings, or a single simple necklace. Avoid heavy statement necklaces or too many layers, they fight the blazer. Belts. Thin leather belts create gentle waist definition. Skip thick, cinched belts that look forced. Bags. Daytime, medium structured tote. Evening, small clutch. Avoid giant slouchy bags or glitter clutches in daylight. Shoes. Kitten heels, elegant and comfortable. Loafers, polished and practical. White minimalist sneakers, perfect with jeans plus blazer for a fresh, modern feel. A designer's mantra. Accessories should whisper, not shout. A blazer already has strong lines and structure. If you pile on loud accessories, the look gets messy. I often tell my clients, people should notice you first, then your necklace, never the other way around. One client, Min, 60, loved chunky necklaces and bright bags with her blazers. I suggested she try a navy blazer with an ivory blouse, pearl studs, and a simple cream tote. When she looked in the mirror, she laughed. I look at least 10 years younger. It wasn't really about looking younger. It was about balance, harmony, and elegance. The big takeaway. A blazer will never shine if it tries to perform solo. Only when paired with the right pants, skirts, shoes, and accessories does it become a true style statement. Balance in proportions and restraint in accessories. That's the real secret to sophistication. But there's still one last piece of the puzzle, the design details. Shoulder pads, lapel width, buttons. These little things can make the difference between timeless and outdated. And that's exactly what we'll explore in the final part. Design details and wrap-up, when a blazer becomes your style statement. Have you ever slipped on a blazer only to have a friend whisper, "That looks a little dated"? The funny thing is the blazer might be brand new, but just a few outdated details can instantly age not only the blazer, but you. Details are where a blazer quietly reveals its age, and sometimes the age of the woman wearing it. When details drag you back in time. I remember a client, Fuong, 62, who brought me her favorite blazer from 20 years ago. It had giant shoulder pads, oversized lapels that practically covered her chest, and 2 shiny rows of gold buttons. She asked me, "Can I still wear this?" I smiled gently and said, "This was an icon back in its day, but if you wear it now, it'll look like you're heading to an 80s party." That doesn't mean old blazers are useless. It means the design details need updating to feel current and flattering. Details to avoid: big shoulder pads, make the upper body look bulky. Create a stiff, unnatural silhouette, wide lapels. Pull the eye downward, taking away elegance from the neckline. Double-breasted with oversized buttons, adds weight around the midsection. Rarely flattering for women in their 50s or 60s, flashy embellishments. Sequins, metallic threads, or contrasting trims can make a blazer look more like a costume. Details to embrace: light shoulder shaping, keeps your posture strong but still soft and natural. Slim lapels, open the neckline, elongate the torso, and look modern on every body type. Single-breasted 1-2 buttons, clean, easy to wear, and always polished. Subtle buttons and seams, matte buttons in the same color as the fabric, hidden seams, quiet luxury at its best. Rounded hems, add softness and femininity, avoiding sharp, boxy lines. Good lining. A smooth, comfortable lining makes you want to keep the blazer on all day. A designer's perspective. Modern doesn't mean flashy. Some women think a blazer needs bold details to feel current, but in truth, modern style comes from simplicity and thoughtful tailoring. I always tell my clients, one elegant detail is worth more than 10 unnecessary ones. The journey we've taken together. Over the past 5 parts, we've uncovered fit, the foundation of every great blazer. Fabric, comfort and quality that last. Color, the secret to looking fresh and radiant. Proportion and styling, how a blazer works with pants, skirts, and accessories. Design details, the fine line between timeless and outdated. All of this boils down to one message. A blazer isn't just a jacket, it's your style statement, your armor of confidence. A story to end with. I'll never forget a client who used to hate blazers because she thought they were stiff and uncomfortable. But one day, she walked in wearing a navy single-breasted blazer, soft cotton blend, light shoulder shaping, matte buttons. She smiled and said, "I don't feel like the blazer is wearing me anymore. I feel like I'm wearing it." That moment reminded me, blazers don't change women. Women, when they choose the right blazer, reveal their strength, elegance, and brilliance. A message for you. If this video helped you, I'd love for you to like this video so more women in their 50s and 60s can find it. Subscribe to Bold After 50, our space to explore fashion, lifestyle, and confidence at this stage of life. And tell me in the comments, what's your favorite blazer color and when do you love to wear it? I want to hear your story because fashion isn't just about clothes. It's about how we tell the world who we are. Final thought. Turning 50 or 60 isn't the end of style. It's the most beautiful stage to define it for yourself. Let your blazer be your trusted companion, walking with you through every moment, confident, elegant, and truly bold after 50.